2019 SEAT León Hatchback Review. The third-generation SEAT León hatchback will be based upon the same underpinnings because Mk3 Volkswagen Golf, as well because Audi A3 and Škoda Octavia. It comes having a firmer suspension arrangement to boost seats' sportier aspirations due to its car, therefore is probably the most suitable choice from the Volkswagen Group's family hatchback selection if you are a keen driver. Watch, we ran SEAT's hottest León Cupra for 4 months, observe we got let's start work on it. As well, since these in-house alternatives, the SEAT León faces stiff competition on the omnipresent Ford Focus and Vauxhall Astra, as well because the likes on the Honda Civic, Hyundai i30, Kia Ceed and Peugeot 308 among a good many others in this fiercely fought segment. Of these options, the auto the closest towards the SEAT regarding styling, performance and cost is just about the Ford Focus. This car may be overhauled in 2019, wonderful new styling, tech and models, but a whole new SEAT León is predicted to appear in the marketplace in 2019, following the 8th generation Volkswagen Golf continues sale, also in 2019. 2019 Volkswagen Golf Mk3, specs, details and data. 2019 Ford Focus Mk4, specs, details and knowledge. Search used SEAT León, 2013, hatchbacks available. SEAT León configurations, tech and equipment updated in 2019. SEAT made the front from the car somewhat bolder for 2019, having a remodeled bumper and grille, plus revised LED headlights, fog lamps and indicators. Inside, the existing multimedia system was replaced by a better unit, having a 5.0 or 8.0 inch screen with regards to the trim level. The larger device saw its button count fall to simply 2, forcing drivers to prod the screen or utilize the voice control functions to vary settings. The rest with the center console was shuffled around along with an electronic parking brake added, freeing up space for just a larger cubby and optional wireless charging pad. SEAT León 5-door hatchback review, safety, engine and specs details. Safety kit that debuted about the SEAT Ateca SUV/crossover was added, too, including traffic jam assist, pedestrian protection system, traffic sign recognition, blind spot detection, and parking assist. The engine range seemed to be updated. A powerful version from the 1.6-litre TDI diesel was added and also a 115 horsepower 1.0-litre TSI petrol unit which have previously been for sale in Europe made its way to your UK. Furthermore, a fresh upmarket excellence technology trim was added for the top from the range. SEAT León FR and Cupra models. The most robust Cupra Sports models, meanwhile, gained additional power, rising to 300 horsepower, providing rapid acceleration. This car may be developed continuously over the León's life, which is the fastest car SEAT has ever built. Along to be able 300 horsepower power figure is usually a healthy 380 Nm of torque, utilizing this type of model being driven via the top wheels. All-wheel drive is just available for the ST Estate, plus a 6-speed DSG dual-clutch gearbox. Consider it a lower-priced alternative towards the Volkswagen Golf R. The SEAT León FR is a lot more of a sporting trim level than an out-and-out performance model just like the Cupra. Available in higher-powered petrol and diesel forms, the FR combines sporting looks and low running costs, and is really a big seller in the stove. Watch more, long-term SEAT León Cupra ST Cupra R tested. SEAT León petrol and diesel engine lineup. Taking full advantage in the Volkswagen Group's cache of engines, the SEAT León possesses a wide choice of petrol and diesel units. The 1.0-litre TSI starts the 6-strong turbocharged petrol range, associated with a 1.2-litre motor plus a 1.4-litre into 2 states of tune, and also a 1.8-litre as well as the sportiest 2.0-litre Cupra versions. There are 3 diesels, like the entry-level 1.6-litre along with a 2.0-litre boasting 2 power outputs. The former comes using a 5-speed manual gearbox. Greater engines have 6 gears, while each one is available with an optional 7-speed DSG automatic. SEAT León passenger and luggage space. The third-generation León offers more practicality, having a 39-litre larger boot, generate a total luggage capacity of 380 litres. The wheelbase is additionally slightly longer to supply more room for rear seat passengers. The SEAT León is additionally cheaper than most of its rivals, boasts a lot of standard equipment and comes using a range of fuel-efficient, low CO2 emitting engines. Finance rates for your León also compare favorably against rivals, with low monthly premiums on SEAT's PCP offer. SEAT León reliability. Our owner's reviews show the León has proven a really reliable car thus far, since you'd expect for any money using many thoroughly tested parts using vehicles inside VW Group. Strong engines across the stove. Impressive claimed fuel economy. Rapid Cupra 300 strong performance. There isn't real weak link inside the SEAT León range in relation to engines. Performance for those models is a useful one, with adequate acceleration even entry-level 1.0-litre petrol form, although 1.6-litre diesel feels a bit lethargic from time to time. Watch, manual versus auto. We test the León's gearboxes back-to-back. Whichever model you decide on, it'll be capable to sprinting from 0 to 62 miles per hour within just 10 seconds, operating able to break the 120 miles per hour mark, meaning it'll have a good amount of power in reserve at motorway speeds. SEAT León, petrol engines. Here you may choose between 115 horsepower 1.0-litre TSI, 110 horsepower 1.2-litre TSI, 125 horsepower and 150 horsepower 1.4-litre TSIs, and also a 1.8-litre TSI engine with 180 horsepower, in addition to the 300 horsepower Cupra. Most frugal could be the 1.0-litre 115 horsepower, which returns 64.2 miles per gallon in manual and DSG automatic form, despite being competent at hitting 62 miles per hour within a reasonable 9.6 seconds. One with the most notable, however, will be the 150 horsepower 1.4-litre Eco TSI model, which boasts far more power compared to the cheaper 1.4-litre alternative, cutting the 0 to 62 miles per hour acceleration time and energy to 8.0 seconds, together with the bonus of employing less fuel inside process. See what sort of León Cupra stacks up against its arch-rival the VW Golf A here. The secret to this particular is that this Eco TSI engine can ban 2 of its cylinders when cruising, helping save petrol, while responding near instantly if you press harder for the accelerator. SEAT León diesel engines. Opt to get a diesel and you are able to choose from an entry-level 115 horsepower 1.6-litre TDI and 2 2.0-litre TDI units with 150 horsepower and 184 horsepower. Despite the big SP watch in power, there's almost no difference in claimed fuel economy, while using least powerful model returning 70.6 miles per gallon in manual form, the 150 horsepower model 64.2 miles per gallon and also the 184 horsepower model 62.8 miles per gallon and 61.4 miles per gallon in manual and automatic incarnations respectively. The 1.6-litre diesel takes 9.8 seconds to get at 62 miles per hour, dropping to 8.4 seconds from the 150 horsepower model and 7.5 seconds while using 184 horsepower engine in the bonnet. Gearboxes. The 115 horsepower diesel engine comes which has a 5-speed manual gearbox, effortlessly other models which has a 6-speed manual as standard. Petrol 1.0-litre, 1.4-litre Eco TSI and 1.8-litre TSI Leóns may all be specified that has a 7-speed DSG automatic gearbox, as can the 115 horsepower diesel. Meanwhile, the 184 horsepower diesel is available having a 6-speed automatic. Both manual and automatic option is familiar VW Group fare, slick for action and easy to use inside case with the former and smooth yet punctual when you pick the auto. Driving modes. The SEAT has 4 driving modes and it is possible to alter the criminals to match your mood. They are called Eco, Normal, Sport and Individual, plus they alter the engine and steering response as well, because the interior ambient lighting, red in sport mode and white in normal and eco mode, and engine sound. You can establish your own preferred profile from the individual setting by choosing your favorite aspects of each mode, which you may then activate for the touch of button. Engaging drive an automobile with little body roll. Vague steering diminishes confidence. Slick gear change and sharp brakes. SEAT León handling has become fairly good, and also this third generation isn't different. The León is fun driving, if you don't body lean when taking corners at speed, as you move the steering is well weighted. You can't feel much throughout the steering, however, which reduces your confidence in the amount of grip the tires have. This can be a shame, because you never think completely at one with the automobile. The Ford Focus plus the BMW 1 Series tend to be better cars drive an automobile. The ride is somewhat bit firm, too, so it will be best to choose smaller wheels, should you'd rather a comfortable ride compared to a sporty feel. Surprisingly, despite being firmer still, the Cupra models remain impressively comfortable. That's simply because they include dynamic chassis control. Adaptive suspension as standard, that is optional on lesser Leons, which may be switched between comfort-oriented and sportier driving modes. Whichever setting you decide on, there's a superb balance between ride and road holding. We took our León ST Cupra for the track at Rockingham, observed fed here. Improved interior quality obvious. Fewer buttons because of touch screen system. Good all-round visibility. Interior switches and materials are of the much better quality than those from the previous generation car. This is easily the top cabinet car wearing the León badge has ever endured. The buttons feel newer and robust even though the dash is soft to touch. The interior is quite logical and well thought out, whilst the dials and controls are driver focused. The driving position is a useful one, but getting there is a faff should you have manually adjustable seats and regularly switch between drivers. If so, you really should tick your box for electric front seats. These make life simpler. The front pillars usually do not intrude excessive, making all-round visibility decent. The sat-nav inside our long-term León did start to annoy us, learn why here. Firm ride with bigger alloy wheels. Smaller diesel engine could possibly be quieter. Wing mirrors create a lot of wind noise. SEAT León comfort levels are reasonably high as a result of comfy seats and greater interior space for rear passengers. However, the suspension can feel slightly overly firm and jarring on rougher roads in models with larger alloy wheels. Conversely, Cupra 300 models running with adaptive suspension are capable to deal with these imperfections considerably more successfully. The León carries the longer wheelbase, up by 58 mm, in the previous generation, which loosens more room inside and inside the boot. Rear legroom has grown by 14 mm with lots of head and legroom for all those but the tallest adults, as well as the boot capacity has become boosted by 39 litres using the seats in position. The enormous rear pillars make things quite dark inside back seat, though within the plus side the center seat is especially comfortable with a unique amount of back support and a great deal of headroom. The large transmission tunnel reduces footroom. The front seats, meanwhile, are snug and fairly well bolstered, and some drivers may want for a bit more side support. On the pessimistic, there may be quite a lot of diesel clutter when pulling away in 1.6-litre TDI models, but once on top of things this mostly fades away. The angular wing mirrors do make a bit of wind noise at motorway speed, and also this is additional irritating versus the refinement from the engines when cruising. Tweaked trim levels from 2019. Range topped by Cupra 300. All designs have a sporty vibe. The SEAT León is for sale in 6 standard trims, topped from the high-performance Cupra 300 models. Standard SEAT León hatchback equipment. S. Kicking things off is S-Spec, which comes with 15-inch wheel trims, aircon, 5.0-inch touchscreen multimedia system, Bluetooth connectivity, and also a multi-collision foot brake. SEAT technology. Next up is SEAT technology, which adds 16-inch alloy wheels, heated wing mirrors, LED daytime running lights, 8-inch touchscreen multimedia system with DAB radio and sat-nav, split folding rear seats and cruise control. SEAT dynamic technology. This is and then SEAT dynamic technology, which gets you set of 17-inch alloys, tinted rear windows and rear parking sensors. FR technology. FR technology models feature 17-inch alloy wheels, 2+ twin exhaust pipes, full LED headlights, front sports seats, sports suspension, driving modes, more sharply styled front and back bumpers, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto and rear parking sensors. Excellence technology. This has a similar kit as SEAT technology models, as well as a wireless charger with phone signal booster, LED headlights, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, leather front sports seats, dual zone climate control, keyless entry and go, front and back parking sensors, heated front seats and automatic lights and wipers. Cupra 300. Sporty Cupra models, meanwhile, feature a similar equipment as FR technology models plus 19-inch alloy wheels, additional sporty styling details, Alcantara front sports seats, front parking sensors and dynamic chassis control adaptive suspension. Optional SEAT León hatchback extras. There's a massive amount optional extras available for the new León. First of all, there are 2 driving assistance packs adding equipment, for instance high beam assist, traffic sign recognition and lane assist. Then you may choose advanced comfort and driving packs for stuff like city braking, traffic jam assist and emergency assist. Other optional includes metallic paint, parking assistance and also the following: adaptive suspension, adaptive cruise control, heated front seats, rear view camera, electric driver's seat. Performed well in Euro NCAP crash test. Crash test may be made tougher. New arrivals feature additional safety kit. SEAT León safety levels are great. Euro NCAP awarded it 5 stars in 2012, boosting its attract safety-conscious drivers and fleets. Be aware, however, the crash safety body regularly tightens up its tests, so it's likely that your 5-star car in 2019 performs better when compared to a 5-star car from 2012 with the identical overall score. Standard safety kit includes stability control with tire pressure monitoring, driver and front passenger airbags in addition to front, side and curtain airbags. There's additionally a driver's knee airbag, alarm and remote central locking. From 2019 you may want to add traffic jam assist, pedestrian protection system, traffic sign recognition, blind spot detection, and parking assist. Watch SEAT León hatchback Euro NCAP crash test. Large boot and spacious cabin. Comfortable rear seats for 2. Lots of practical cubby holes. SEAT León practicality is class leading in this particular sector. You can fit 4 adults in comfort. In case pushed you may squeeze 3 adults through the rear, although they'll be just a little cramped. With seats available, the boot includes a load space of 380 litres, that's 39 litres bigger compared to boot inside 2nd generation León and comparable to that of an Audi A3 Sportback. There are a lot of cubby holes even though the door pockets and also the glove box are of any decent size. The León within reason small and maneuverable. Therefore, trips on the supermarket and multi-story car parks should leave including the least confident unfazed. Wide rear pillars do make your vehicle feel somewhat unnecessarily bulky when reversing, however.